Why are you talking to strangers, you fucking weirdo? I said, why are you talking to strangers, you fucking weirdo? What's up?
Would you put that down? We're not buying anything there. We're just turning.
So what's the issue then?
So why would you have it on recording?
What's the issue with you?
Well, there is no issue with me. There's the issue with you, my friend. Take it easy. I mean, you couldn't radio over or go look at your computer and get it for me?
No, you can just call
You don't want to do that for me?
No.
I appreciate that.
I'm not pulling a case number.
Welcome back to ID Refusal Central. We are in Bradenton, Florida, outside a local dispensary where a routine First Amendment audit instantly turns into a chaotic battlefield of egos. You have angry citizens shouting demands they can't enforce, and a sheriff's deputy who decides that transparency is optional today. This intense footage comes to us courtesy of the FAPA channel. Make sure to check the link in the description, subscribe to them, and let them know ID Refusal Central sent you. But here is the burning question. When an officer refuses to provide a simple case number, is he following policy or is he hiding behind his badge? Watch closely, because the way this interaction unfolds will change how you view public accountability.
Why are you talking to strangers, you fucking weirdo? I said, why are you talking to strangers, you fucking weirdo?
We start with the classic public agitation. Notice she engages him first. In a First Amendment audit, this is the baseline test. Can you remain calm when insulted? She has no legal standing to stop him, but her aggression sets the tone. She calls him a weirdo, yet she's the one creating a disturbance. This is the privacy paradox, demanding privacy by making a public scene.
Hey, what's up, dude?
I just can't really hear you.
Yeah, I can hear that I can see that with all the cars. What's up, dude?
What's going on? How you doing?
Not much. So a couple things real quickly. I'm not going to go ahead and restate the obvious. I mean, you're on the sidewalk, it's public, you can record, you can do whatever you want, it's not going to hit but I'm perfectly fine with that as long as it doesn't escalate to where either someone starts harassing you or you start harassing them back and it escalates into something that it doesn't have to be. So with the exception of that, you're free to go ahead and film.
Just as long as nobody, escalates anything.
That's what I'm saying. As long as you don't threaten anybody, they don't threaten you back.
I thought you said you weren't restating the obvious. I mean, if anybody does anything like that, that's a crime, right?
Yeah, but
there you go.
You know what?
Hey, don't go and threaten anybody now, all right?
Pretty much. But
all right.
Sometimes common sense isn't so common.
I understand that. I deal with that a whole lot.
But yeah, outside of that, dude, continue recording. Do whatever you gotta do here.
Here is the arrival of the badge. Listen carefully to the paternalistic frame. He admits the activity is legal, but wraps it in a warning about harassment. This is a psychological tactic to assert dominance without a crime. Under Terry v. Ohio, he has no reasonable articulable suspicion, RAS, to detain, so he pivots to a consensual encounter. He frames rights as permissions. Watch how he tries to manage the auditor's behavior rather than enforcing the law.
Thanks, man. Can I just get your name and badge number again? Sorry.
So name, it's out here, and my David number is David9025.
Sweet, awesome. And can I just get the CAD number for the call too?
The incident number?
Yeah, please.
You can go ahead and call records, and they can pull that for you.
I mean, you couldn't radio over or go look at your computer and get it for me?
No, you can just call
You
records.
don't want to do that for me?
No.
I appreciate that.
I'm not pulling a case number.
I appreciate you helping out today. Thank you.
With the exception of that, dude, continue all your day.
Appreciate your help today, man. Didn't think it was that hard, but cool.
Now comes the failure of duty. The auditor asks for a CAD number, a simple public record. The officer refuses, citing inconvenience. This is where policy is used to obstruct transparency. A public servant unwilling to provide a case number creates a barrier to accountability. He walks away, leaving the interaction legally unresolved in the eyes of the public. This refusal is the spark that often escalates these audits.
You just tell me to get a life after you come out of the weed store? Hey, you take it easy. You have fun. Get a life, buddy. Yes! Thank you for joining in, bro. Thank you. Let's go. We need more people out here like you. I knew you were okay with it. Hey, you take it easy, buddy, okay?
The officer leaves, and the hostility returns. "Get a life," shouts a man exiting a dispensary. This segment highlights the societal disconnect. People value their privacy selectively. He is in public, engaging in commerce, yet feels entitled to dictate what a camera sees. The auditor uses verbal judo, deflecting the insult with humor about the weed store. It's a crucial lesson. De-escalation often means holding a mirror up to the aggressor.
Hi,
Hi, how are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm doing fine.
Why are you recording here?
Why
I'm
am
like,
I recording?
Yeah, I'm on your recorder, so I'm going to put myself out there. Yeah, why are you recording?
Oh, well, let me ask you a question. Do you support the Constitution?
Actually, I'm a Jehovah's Witness, so
You are?
I stay neutral with politics. I stay neutral.
No, do you support people's rights then out in public?
With people's rights.
Yep.
It depends on what God says our natural rights should be.
Well, there you go. I agree, and it says in the Constitution actually that our inalienable rights are endowed to us by our Creator. Actually,
That is exactly what I believe.
so all right then. Well, that's what I try to find out here. I try to find more people that. Well, this is exactly what I do. I exercise and I stress test our First Amendment right to the freedom of press and
supporting
public.
the rights of the people that come here?
There you go.
But not everyone is hostile. Watch this essential contrast. Jaci approaches with curiosity, not anger. This segment is vital because it allows the auditor to explain the purpose of the audit, stress testing the First Amendment. It proves that the camera isn't the problem, the reaction is. When citizens understand their inalienable rights endowed by their Creator or the Constitution, fear disappears. This is the goal of every audit.
This guy getting back in his truck.
Would you put that down? We're not buying anything in here. So
What's up?
would you put that down? We're not buying anything there. We're just turning.
So what's the issue then?
So why would you have it on recording?
What's the issue with you?
Well, there is no issue with me. There's the issue with you, my friend. Take it easy. She seems like a very nice lady.
We end with one final test of false authority. The truck driver issues a command, "Put that down." Why? Because he feels uncomfortable. But feeling uncomfortable is not a crime. The auditor stands firm on the public easement. This final clash summarizes the entire video. From the lady to the cop to the truck driver, everyone tried to control the camera, and everyone failed. The Constitution remains undefeated. In a world where authority is often mistaken for absolute power, remember that your rights under the Constitution are only as strong as your will to assert them. So if you refuse to be intimidated by badge or bureaucracy, hit that subscribe button to join the front line of legal education right here at ID Refusal Central.